Let me give you my 2 cents on the elections last night. Um, Now, some of you may like it, some of you will hate it because, again, it's the truth, it's facts. I've ran for office a number of times, I've won a number of times, I've lost once. So I understand the art of campaigning and the science of elections. There was no surprise that Mamdani was going to win in New York. And what was the shocker, for me at least, was the other races, the Virginia race, the New Jersey race. Those, I didn't pay that close attention to it, and I didn't know much about those candidates. But those were not as surprising as Mamdani. I knew he was going to win. Just like Obama folks knew he was going to win in 2008. Just like us Trump folks knew he was going to win in 16, 20, and 24. So why? Now I'm hearing a lot of things online about, Nick Fuentes, Tucker Carlson. They're not to blame. They're not to blame. I guess in some way, but not in the negative sense as far as it's your fault. No, you have to understand, those guys take pride in that kind of stuff. When you say it was because of them that Republicans lost, you think that brings shame? It does not. That is a stripe for them, because those kinds of people, the America First people, the ones that care about America, that truly care about America, they don't want to deviate from the price of rent, the price of gas, the price of groceries. They don't want to deviate away from eliminating property tax, making college affordable, taking care of Americans. They don't want to deviate away from that. So any issue that deviates from America First, you will lose those people. And they will be proud to sink you. Because for them, it's all out. For them, is give me liberty or give me death. For them, it's America first and America only. And if you don't understand that idea and you keep blaming them, saying, well, they're anti-Semitic, they're anti-trans, they're racist, they're Nazis. If you keep bringing that up, I guarantee you, more losses are about to come. More losses are about to come. And so the best thing for y'all to do is realize those two factions within that party, they're going to have to reckon with the fact that America First is different from your good old boy Democrats and your good old boy Republicans. They are different. These are the people, more likely than not, who call themselves libertarians. These are the people who were the foot soldiers and the first supporters of MAGA. Remember that. So for them, it's not about whether they fit into MAGA or not. They are MAGA. And anyone who does not fit what they believe, they won't support. That's why they came out for Trump as hard as he did in 2016 when no one thought he could win. Okay? That's why they came out for Mamdani. Now you're asking, oh, he's a socialist, he's this, he's Muslim. Yes, that's the identity politics that kicks your butt. Instead of shutting up and realizing you should be focused on Americans. You should be focused on New Yorkers. Not about someone's religion and, they're Muslim, they're this. Like, what the heck? How do you feel when people call you fascists, white nationalists? How does that make you feel? It seems like on both sides, you have the same mental rot. You have the same zombified type of old politics where it's name calling, it's bashing, And then at the end of the day, you're confused as to why you lost. I'll tell you why you lost. You lost because you got your eyes off of the prize. You lost because you forgot that it was about your voters and not about anything else. You lost because when they asked you, where would you visit first, instead of saying, I need to take care of New Yorkers because those are the people I work for, you decided to say, oh, I'm going to take a trip over there and go see those people and do this and that. Placating to the old style of politics, to the old puppet masters. You're placating to the same playbook, and it's not going to work. America First is here. They're not going anywhere. And the worst part about it is, a lot of them are Republican, and many of them are Democrats. And once those two groups get together, imagine a Mamdani and a Tucker Carlson putting their efforts together, saying, we don't care if you're for abortion or against. We don't care where you stand on these red meat issues. We care about one thing. One thing. You know what that thing is. And that's what's going on in politics right now. Y'all are so busy trying to avoid that fight by calling them names, demonizing the same playbook you've used against everyone. And we've seen it. The same playbook you used against Trump. Y'all are the same people. Calling Trump fascist, racist, rapist, all these words. And now you're calling these MAGA founders the same names. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. People like Nick Fuentes, like Tucker, people like Candace, people like Thomas Massey, MTG, those people don't give a f. If you ain't America First, they want you to sink.